And good morning, guys. October 30th, 2016, the day before Halloween, but I think this is the year where Halloween's already been celebrated to death, Friday and Saturday night. Anyway, I'm coming to you guys this morning to do a little shout out video, and we'll see how this broadcast, because I'm being brought live to you through CenturyLink's shitty internet. Proof will be in the pudding. Anyway, but last couple of months and stuff, the channel's been kind of real sporadic and stuff, and I have guys that have seriously watched my channel for 6 years, few of them, and guys I talk behind the scenes, and there's people who watch the videos, and there's new channels popping up, and there's always been people who kind of stuck through a lot of the videos that I've done. Even before I've started the second channel to kind of put more of the topic videos over there and keep this one pure comics and stuff. As always, I'm going to try to get this video up on my phone so I can see the chat, and it looks like we're going to be able to do it. All right, 2 people are already watching, which is awesome. As always, I'm going to try to get this. And I have the live chat up. It will go back and forth and stuff. So since this is a shout out video for viewers and other channels and people who have consistently been supportive, commented on my videos, called me out, kept me honest, stuff like that, a lot of channels you're going to recognize. And I rarely do the shout out channels just to get it out there to give people a chance to pop on here. I really rarely do the shout out channels simply because it's never a definitive list. I would shout out everybody, even the people I don't like or don't watch. I would always shout out anybody who's got the guts enough to get in here on YouTube and make comic book videos or talk about anything they're passionate about. And I've always appreciative of anybody that takes the time to actually watch these videos and listen to me ramble and, throw a comment at me and stuff like that. With this damn gypsy life that I have and working and just, having a little bit of a life every now and then and stuff like that, it's not always possible to watch every video out there, and it's not always possible to comment back on everybody unless it's like, a week or two later and you just feel like an asshole, YouTube guilt, who knew? Who knew? All right. So some of the channels and some of the people I'm talking about, this is just a springboard. If you haven't checked out some of these people make more videos than others. Some of these people will tell you what's going on with them when they do make a video. And a lot of these people have just, been around or getting started, but they've been, it's time to kind of acknowledge the appreciation I have for them. All right, stick to chat, and then we'll get on to a few of them here. And the chat's not updating, so if you're commenting, awesome. If you're not, awesome. Okay. All right, the first person I want to give a big shout out to, he and I have been around for a long time. I want to say he may have been around maybe 4, 5, 6 months before I was, and he's kept going, and I've enjoyed watching his videos. I went from haul videos to being appreciative to being active with people in the community. Over the years, he's kind of started a few projects. He's the guy that started a couple years ago. He made the call out for book channels to each do a review of one issue of The Watchmen. He's done really good reviews. And the reason I'm giving him a shout out now, I can already tell I'm lagging with this shitty internet. The reason I'm giving him a shout out now is because he's done a video not too long ago that I loved, where he actually walked through a story and reviewed it with Identity Crisis and stuff. And we're talking about Ghost Critic. If you've not subscribed to Ghost Critic, I want to know why not. He is an OG. He is English. He is charming. He is funny. And he's one of those guys that I would just grab and give a big old hug. And I'm sorry, Mark, but I'll probably give you a noogie too. But, be followed with a little kiss on the cheek, stuff like that. So a big shout out to him, man. Hey, somebody is out there. Well, welcome. Hello, just joined our show. Unfortunately, if I don't recognize your avatar or don't know you, your name is on white on white. I don't know why the geniuses at YouTube have decided to do that. Dude, you're making me blush. Ghost Critic is out there, man. Well, it's all true, man. It's all true. And of course, people are starting to text now that they're seeing me on here. All right, Mark, but Ghost Critic, love you, man. I watch your videos. I know we don't, keep in touch as much as we should and stuff, but it's there. It's there. You know how to find me. I know how to find you. So it's awesome, man. Okay. Second person I wanted to shout out is a pretty good friend of mine. He's a guy that watches my videos. I know his job. I know what he has to do. I know when I can't hear from him and stuff, man. But it's a guy who does not have a channel, but it's Steve Ogden. Watched my channel for a long time. Had many, many, many great conversations on the phone with him. With his job, it's been a while, and the guy, out of the goodness of his heart, will watch the videos or think about me when he's out at auctions or comic book conventions and stuff. And I'll always do a review, an unboxing and stuff of the books he sends me every now and then. And that is Steve Ogden. Steve, buddy, heard from you a few weeks ago. Hope everything's all right. Hope you get to see this. Let you know I'm thinking of you, man. So give me a yell sometime. It's awesome. Next guy that we got here is Tim Merritt. Now, Tim Merritt, laid back dude. All right, the Big Lebowski of our community. I'm not saying he smokes weed. Don't know. Don't care. Right, you know, the guy will enter you with right on. Very laid back. That's cool, brother. Excellent chef. He's got a job. If I've been following him right, we text every now and then. We used to do a live show every now and then and stuff. Big fan of Promethea. Tim Merritt's just a really all-around guy. He's a chef. I think he's been made head chef. A lot of hours, a lot of responsibility. Great cook. I've seen pictures of some of the stuff that he's made. Just a great guy, Tim Merritt. Big Concrete fan. Big Promethea fan. Other stuff. Just great all-around guy, man. So check out Tim Merritt, okay? Hope you're not working too hard, brother, man, okay? All right. It's great seeing you comment on my video last week, and great getting the text from you, man. All right, then we got to go with somebody who, she's the one that calls people the original OGs around here. She'll call them out. She'll tell you who they are and stuff, right? But, you know, Cami needs to realize she is now and always has been an original OG. This is Reader1717, all right? She's been around for a while on here. She, you know, just elbowed right in there with the guys, and everybody just sort of like took her in and didn't have to take her in because she can hold her own. The girl can snap back at you just as good as any guy, joking wise and stuff like that. And, you know, she's, you know, it's kind of cool to see her still around and stuff. She's had her ups and downs with this community and is always stuck in there, and always know that she's got a lot of people always encouraging her and stuff like that, you know, to stick to it and everything like that. And then she hits those sweet spots where she does the videos where she just puts out her thoughts on them, and they're like genius. Another big shout out to CenturyLink Internet. Thanks, guys, for letting me lag on here. All right, another guy, the great legend. All right, our Texas man. All right, great legend, heart of gold. Live shows, stuck through it. Just a great guy. Has sent me packages. My Fantastic Four, Captain Marvel lover brother. You know, Shazam and all that stuff like that. Over the years, I've talked a few live shows and stuff like that. Guy's always appreciative. A guy always tells you how it is with people, and real respectful and stuff. All right. So check out the great legend, man. Brother, I love you. You know it. And then we got Comic Hoarder 410, man, okay? Comic Hoarder 410 is one of those guys that we do have phone call conversations. We do have some great talks about some comic book stuff. The guy's knowledgeable, great collection. He has all kinds of great stories about meeting these comic book creators at conventions and at the bars after the conventions and stuff. The guy's got a voice where he should be on radio, and just a real knowledgeable guy, and I appreciate him very much, man. He's been a great friend. We actually talked about a few personal things back and forth. Just a great positive guy, man. So it's just, you know, there to you, brother. All right. And then there's a guy that I love getting comments from him. I love getting comments from this guy, man, because like, it's like an intellectual thesis written in a poetic style. And I don't even think he realizes it and stuff like that. When you get a comic book from Red Vitamin Blue, you better just sit back, take a little sip of coffee, maybe have a little cigarette and read through it, man, because you're in for a treat. You know, it's just, this is so freaking awesome. Tim is alive. That's from Jared Osborne. Yeah, Jared, I am alive, man. I don't know if he knows or not, anything like that, but I've had the crud for like about 2 weeks, which just about killed me. Okay. All right. Oh, man, I'm getting some nice comments here. Excuse me. Oh, man. Well, thank you, Mark. I'm not going to read his comments out there, but I appreciate all that. Okay. Moving on there, man. Okay, now there's a guy here who I like. Always throws a nice little comment out to me. Nice Hall brother. Invited me on his show that he has with his statue collectors. He has some great friends on there. I'll pop in, and I may not watch the live shows all the time. He used to invite me a lot, but it was every time I had company or ended up working late or was out of town or something. It was just amazing. And then turned around and got on a show once or twice. He invited me. Great bunch of guys. He's got some great friends. I'm pretty sure he's a New Yorker, man. But we're talking about Hero Statue Collector Lou. And that community and the people that do their live show has lost a great friend. Go to Lou's channel. He did a tribute video to him. Sorry for your lost brothers, and thinking of the family. Okay. So go over there and say hey to Lou, man. And thanks for, you know, watching the videos all these years, Lou, man. I check you out on Facebook, and I think I have you on Instagram too, man. You're always putting up great stuff, man. And then we got our suave Latin man, if you will, also a great chef, owns a bakery, I think. Roger 69501, man, guy's been around forever, lover of comics. Hair, he lives on the beach, you know what I mean? I love the guy, but I'm so jealous. But anyway, you get the guy on Facebook, man. Every now and then you're going to see some great shots of him being out, surrounded by beautiful women with great friends. I thought, oh my gosh, is it Ben? Anyway, one of our buddies went down and did a vacation down in Puerto Rico where he's at. Told us a few tales about Roger being just an all-around great guy. Roger 69501. Go check him out. All right, guys. And now there's another guy on here who I like the old school guys. I consider myself an old school guy. Yesterday, I did, if you see my previous video and stuff like that, I did here I go again, man. I feel real obnoxious doing this. But anyway, I did a panel at a comic book convention about Doctor Strange. And one of the guys that watched the show asked me how old I was, and I told him, and he was 10 years older than me. And he was trying to tell me it was kind of odd, because when I was talking about the 60s and the 70s and stuff, he said to him, he was actually there. He kind of came off like trying to tell me that it was like I was there. So I like the old school guys. I do. I like the old school guys. And we're talking about Comic Crypt of Castle Hill. All right. You go watch that guy's videos, man. Amazing collection. He's into horror movies. He's gotten into where he's telling tales of what it was like collecting back then and getting the books and everything like that. Always leaves great comments on the videos and stuff, and I end up binge watching his stuff with the time that I have in my scheduling and stuff like that. Okay, so check out Comic Crypt of Castle Hill. Next old school guy that I absolutely adore, man. This is a gentleman's gentleman. I like this guy. Great collection. Brother, Dr. Silver Age, man. Facebook friends with him. He pops up there, willing to help out, find comics and stuff, you know, send a message and stuff. And just to let you know, just to tell you, man, you know, like I don't always get my YouTube messages and stuff. Like I'll check them, but for some reason it can be up to 2 weeks before they show up for me, and I never get a notification that they're there. Which is why it's better to get a hold of me on Facebook or just email me, you know, stuff like that. Dr. Silver Age, man. Talked to him on a few chats and stuff. So, you know, go check out Dr. Silver Age, Comic Crypt of Castle Hill. Okay. And then you guys know and heard about, and I've done one or two in the last couple months. I'm not on there anywhere near as I used to be and stuff, but you got the guys who do the private Google chats, man, where members of the community come on there and they just have these private chats, man. They just talk about comics. They keep it real and all this stuff like that. And that is, of course, Gene Paul Ace Peter, who in an original OG on here and stuff like that. And all right. And they come on there and, you know, we talk about comics, and it's got a rotating thing. I met a lot of people there and stuff like that. But that Gene Ace Paul Peter, man, you know, and he gets great books, great commentary, all around nice guy, family man. Family man, loves his wife, you know, and some of the guys that are on there is Marky 31. Oh no, my pen smeared. I hope I get this right, man. Marky 316. Marky, you gotta love Marky, man. Marky was nice enough to send me a webcam and stuff. I still owe him a box of comics, which he will be getting. Appreciate your patience. Marky, all around nice guy, man. Gets excited. Nothing like a Marky rant when he gets pissed off, man. Nothing like it, okay? And then you got Bluntzilla. Bluntzilla, man, I don't think people realize how long Bluntzilla has been around, okay? Go check out Bluntzilla. The dude is funny. The dude is laid back. The dude is all about a good time, okay? Horror movies, VHSs. You know, he appreciates all the good shit. All right, who else is on there? Frost, Undisputed Frost, man. Go check him out. He's got his own thing going with, oh my God, the Four Awesome Guys show, and, you know, a few things and stuff. I don't think he's been collecting that long, man, but he's picking it up really good. You got Mark with a Mouth, okay? Mark with a Mouth. It took me a minute to get his sense of humor, man, but he's hilarious. He is hilarious, man. Great books, great collection, great guy. And then we come up to the guy who has already asked if I was alive on here, right? This is the guy who, and he'll tell these stories, or he'll be sitting in his room working at his table, you know, doing his comic and whatnot, and he builds his own shelves for his comic books and stuff. And the guy was in the Marvel bullpen in the 90s, and the guy will tell these stories, and he'll just have some comic book professional come by to say hi or help him out. Jared will help him out with some technical stuff or anything like that. And I'm dying for him to tell the real stories in the Marvel bullpen and stuff. We're talking about Jared Osborne, all right? Jared Osborne, man, just a guy who just like, I shut up, I listen, my mouth drops when he gets into these stories. You know, he's funny, photographer. I check out his stuff on Facebook and Instagram and stuff. And here we go. YouTube is messing up. So let me try this again. Jared Osborne said that Marky's rants got him banned from the CGC. That's funny, man. All right, man. So Jared Osborne, go check out Jared, man. Real knowledgeable guy, into the indies of the books and stuff. He talks comics and philosophy and stuff, and I'm right there with him. I get what he's saying and stuff. But anyway, then there's another guy. I think he's from California, man. And I'm not going to use his real name because he doesn't use his real face. But I couldn't find his channel because I knew him by his real name. He's one of the few guys that I couldn't get their YouTube handle straight in my head and stuff, man. But we're talking about Comic Fan. Real nice guy, real funny guy. Just an all around. He's one of those guys you just want to just hang out with and stuff because you know it's going to be kind of, you know, light and funny and unpredictable a bit and stuff, man. Go check out Comic Fan. I also met him through the things. Hi, account. Hi, everyone. Oh, cool, man. All right. Okay, then we go down here and there's some new guys. And I think, if I remember right, I'm pretty sure I'm right, the Undisputed Frost's brother, AG Surfer. AG Surfer, man. I think he's also kind of new to the hobby, but man, he's finding great deals on comics. He's feeling his way through there. Always had real positive guy, real laid back guy. Another guy that's kind of Big Lebowski like, and every now and then he puts up some videos where he's singing and stuff like that. So, you know, apparently I think he's into the band life and stuff, man. But AG Surfer, man, another one of those guys, man, gentleman's gentleman stuff, really good. And then we come up to another guy who I won a contest of his, and I did a video showing the books that he sent me and stuff. Great guy. I think I got second place or runner-up or something in it. And apparently he sends art I think he sends art to you if he sends you a package and stuff. And I didn't find it until I put up the video and he asked if I had found the sketch he did and stuff. But we're talking about Dr. Von Chilla, all right? Go check out Dr. Von Chilla, another old school collector. Great stories, real knowledge about comics of bygone eras and stuff like that. And this is just another piece of awesome art from this community that I want to add to the stack and stuff like that, and hopefully get this stuff framed one day and stuff like that. Go check out Dr. Von Chilla, man. Man, I really appreciate that, man. It's really cool. Okay, and that is him dressed as Captain Marvel. All right, let's slow down here for a minute and look at this, see who's in here. Count Von Strange the Fourth, man, another great guy who's commented on my videos and just really cool, man. Comic Crips out there. Tim Merritt is up there, man. Hope you heard you get your shout out, Tim. Tim Merritt's out there. Oh man, I love knowing that Ghost Critic's watching, man. Okay, all right, okay. Moving on here. Now, these next two guys, it was with their encouragement that I actually kept kind of doing the topic videos and stuff, man. It's not stuff that I was worried so much to talk about, you know, some of the topic videos I came up with a couple months ago, but it's the fact that it's on YouTube and on the internet where it can be known that people will pick apart what you say and public opinion can just run against you because you can't retort it. You can't have a real conversation back and forth, man. But these next two guys, they have great videos. And they're really nice guys, and just, you know, one of them I've known for, it feels like a very long time and stuff, right? Well, the first guy is Edward2962. Go check out his videos. I don't think that guy should have more subs than what he has. This guy's been around for a while, and he's real knowledgeable about comics, and he gets his ideas across really well. Edward 2962, and then you got Tony. Why Not Art, man? Tony, man, been around for a while. He's just great artist, finds these great books. He's got these little secret places he can kind of go to, I guess, around New York, these warehouses and stuff that he gets great books and stuff. And, you know, the guy, gentleman's gentleman, man, right back at you, Tony, man. Great family guy, stuff like that. And this is funny, man. This is another one of those guys. He's a local boy. And I saw him at the comic book convention in Dublin yesterday and stuff like that. And I can never remember his YouTube channel. And when I made the list, all I wrote down was Ben. So Ben, man, I'll give you another shout out there or something. And I'll find your channel name and stuff like that. But real great guy. Another one of those guys. And a guy that's been around for a while. And he's been making videos. And it was really cool to kind of see him progress in his videos, man. He kind of found his own style. When he started out, it was obvious he was nervous, and he got out of that real quick, and now he's been around. And I remember when I was seeing this guy was starting to get his own fans. He was getting his own niche, okay, and stuff like that. Sleepy Reader 666. It was really cool to, I mean, I don't know how it was for him on his end, but talking as a viewer, watching him, it was really cool to see him come out on his own. And all of a sudden, man, it was like, I watched this guy and heard people talking where he kind of got his own fan following there for a while. Don't know if that stood up and stuff, but it was really cool to watch that, okay? And then there's two other guys I want to mention. And I'm not going to lie, I don't get to watch as many videos as I do. I'm not sure if they do make videos, but they comment a lot on my videos. And it's one of those things I'm going to feel like an ass when I click on their channel and I find out I do watch their videos and stuff, man. But I'm going to throw out Comics Unlimited. Okay, that might, you know, and Mr. Unknown Comic Guy. Okay, those two guys, right? They've the kind of guys that have kind of stuck around, and I've seen them comment quite a bit and stuff. And you know, when we make these when I make these YouTube videos and stuff, man, it kind of started out with I just had a whole bunch of comics, and I was living with somebody, and I'm gonna have to put them in a closet. So it was one video for one long box, so I could go back and see what was in there. And people started commenting. And then I didn't know, I couldn't believe there was people on here doing videos on comic books and a bit of a community going back and forth. And we all know it all started with Captain Strangelove. What's going on here? See if this thing is. Hello from Scotland. What's up, brother? Lou. Oh my God. Come on. Hey, right back at you there. And then, but we got it out there and couldn't, and then all of a sudden it's like I had all these stories about comics and things like that in my head, and finally started getting them out there and stuff. And none of it would have been worth it if you didn't have people sitting there like, hey, I remember that. Oh, that was cool. I'm gonna check out that book. Well, you need to look at this. Or they would add to the stories, add to the comics with their knowledge and all this stuff, man. And it really, you know, you can sit here talking to a camera all day and stuff like that. But, you know, it's great to get the feedback. It's great to get ribbed. It's great to get corrected. It's great to have people add to it. And it leads to other stories and stuff, man. So, yeah, you know, so I don't think it hurts to give a shout out to some of these people that come in that have the good stories and the people that have hung around for a long time, stuff like that. All right, let me see what's going on. As far as shout outs go, that's about it. I tell you what, we can take just a minute here if anybody wants to. And if you put it in the comments, another channel or something you want to give a shout out to or something like that, throw that out there. And while you do that, I want you to drink out of my spot cup. A little coffee. Let's see if there's anything anybody wants to do. We got 6 viewers there, so I'm not really expecting too much. So, all right. And then we get a 7th viewer right when we're getting ready to end this. Okay, what's up, man? Okay, guys. Check my chat. All right, that's it, man. Okay, check out all the channels I shouted out after this re-uploads, man. Thanks to everybody that came on here this morning and hung out. And who knows, maybe I'll do another live show today or something like that. Okay. What I really would like to do is get 1 or 2 people up and start doing a few live shows at night to talk about comic top videos and stuff like that. So if anybody's up for doing that, leave a comment below or throw me something on a message on Facebook or Twitter. I think my notifications come on Twitter, man. And that might be something I do once a week and stuff with some people that want to do it and stuff. Right. Okay. And my live chat is not, Okay, that's it, guys. The last thing I've got is a smiley face from Scotland, man. All right, guys, thanks for checking in. Sorry for the few people that came up here on the end and stuff like that. I might try to do another live show today. I got a few ideas here and stuff. And later, guys.